EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from the Steel City. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Levis. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pick of the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
First carry here for Omarion Hampton. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 48-yard line, here is 2nd down and 5. Handoff, Jones, open space to the 35. And now he loses the football. Well, sometimes the offense tries to make a little too much happen, try to pitch it around, get an extra few yards, except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
Benjamin St. Juste on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5.
Hawk 70, 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down, they need 5.
Let's go now. 60 Bison.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Dallas Turner. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie Mitch Wishnowsky to punt. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. take it in, back at his own 12. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Levis. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On first down, Levis. His pass complete to Darius Davis. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
You know, like these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
A run. It's Jones. Tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that one.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down, Mike. I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. I give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
On the run to the right. He'll try and get there on the ground. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up fourth down.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back to the Steel City after this. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll go. Here's Levis. And he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the hole, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, we're going to be in for a long day.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Every rookie that finds themselves in the lineup, Mike, they're trying to make plays that keep them in the lineup. Continue to show your coaches they can trust you as a young player in this league, and he continues to make plays like this. He's going to find himself in the lineup more and more often as the year unfolds.
The ball's deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Vlad McCobb be the one he was looking for. And it's going to be third down. Out of the shotgun, left. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
So now, fourth down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. He pushed this one to the right. No good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And you could see it pretty clearly, Mike. He just kind of comes across the ball there. That one started right, and it just never came back.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Roman Wilson was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
Top 60. Let's go now. Dragon 6, Cougar 19, 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one, caught. That's Matthew Golden. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. That's caught by Smith on the right side.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Back to the air one more time. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Here we go. 70 ready. Come 19. Come 19. Take up.
On third down, they'll set up to throw.
Now he's just single-handedly taking over this drive. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him, take the protection to him. Either way, just get him blocked.
Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 16-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain there of 21. First down, LA. From the gun, it's Levis. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. McConkey in motion. From the gun on third down, here's Levis. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
The Steelers take over first down 2 at their own 47-yard line.
Okay, ready? 19, Pioneer. Ready? 19, Cougar 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. In this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Levis to throw it here on first down. Here comes the screen to Jones.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Levis. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. He's got room at the 30. Still going. And he will score. Ty Felton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. Oh, he missed the extra point. It's no good, and they can't even this one up. They will remain down by 1. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at the 40-yard line. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in their 2nd quarter. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw. Big slant into the hands of Golden. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They get 24 on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. Now the Chargers will use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
The 45-yard line.
On 1st down, Levis. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Charger 1st down. Levis to throw. Look underneath here for Jones. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught by the tight end Smith. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big one there to start the 2nd half. A pickup of 44 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but that once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Back to the air again on second and 10. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
There's a short one caught by Kraft. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards in pressure start to this drive.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Levis. Checking it down. This one is caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5. Out of the shotgun. Levis. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And third down coming up. To throw is Levis. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2.
5-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
This secondary, they just continue to impress me this entire game, Mike. I mean, it just feels like every ball is contested. Even the ones that are complete, those windows are tight. In this case, a really nice job knocking the ball away, and I just can't say enough about how hard these guys compete on every play.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Steeler first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 12-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. As he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he will dive into the end zone. 87 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Off for the extra point is Boswell. Steelers will up the lead to 5.
14, Chargers 9. First Boswell kicking off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Start on the ground with Hampton. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Chargers first down. A gain of 14. First down, Chargers.
Levis to throw here on first down. Looking middle, and it's complete to Felton. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Steelers 40.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. On the handoff, Jones. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and 2. Here we go. From the gun, it's Levis. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Steelers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Running run, that's Taylor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. That one caught. He finds Golden. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Matthew Golden. Touchdown Steelers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Steelers 1-1. Chargers 9. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Levis to throw on first and 10. Pass is caught. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On play action, here's Levis. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Complete to number 44. No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard. Levis to throw. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score. They got to score fast.
In trouble, and down he goes. Malik Harrison getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
What really stood out to me, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker prior to the ball being snapped. So often we see the guy who's blitzing, they get a little antsy and they tip their hand. But that wasn't the case here. He times it perfectly. Nobody accounts for him.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Steelers have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield. Set up to throw. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
The pressure too much, and he goes down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Set, let's go! Tight, 19 tight. Take over.
They'll look to throw. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That was incomplete. Humphrey, outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here is first and 10. Now, Levis. That caught by Davis. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. Here's Levis to throw. And this ball is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
16-yard line.
Back to throw. This one complete to Washington. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
They'll run here with